Hello, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day. I just got back from work and I have some downtime, so I'm going to do a quick collective reading for you guys. So if you're in here, this is for you. Let's get started. I'll be using my Ganesha deck today. First card is Capacity to Love. Capacity to love. Love is a very amazing thing. When we learn to love, we are harmonized with all that is. We are harmonized with creation. And what's amazing about love is that we can tune our body to receive more and more love. And at the same time, by tuning our body to receive more love, we can give more love. At the end of the day, love comes from our source, our God, our higher self. Hello, Melanie. Hello, April. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining. Hey, Karen. So, do all in your power to stay in the vibration of love as much as you can. Because it's like a muscle. The more you strengthen your capacity to love, the easier it is for you to stay in that vibration. The easier you can shift things that are a little funky back into love. And then your life will be smoother, will be more in tune, more in harmony, and life will speak to you. Because love is an intelligence. Love is what creates life. This moment is being created by love. And the word love pales in comparison to the magic that is happening in every second of existence. Love is just a word that we created, a concept for this glue that holds everything together, that makes everything one. So that was the first card, Capacity to Love. Second card is Healing. Great card to follow up with, because as you learn to love, you will heal. There will be a lot of things in your life that you have been putting away in your shadow, and as you learn to love, you're going to have to heal those aspects of yourself, those lower aspects, that shadow self that we all carry, of our insecurities, of thinking things should be better, or complaining about things that they're not good enough. All these things are just concepts that we have accumulated through our years. And all healing is basically tuning ourselves back to source, tuning ourselves back to our natural state, that enlightened state, which is just the ability to be light with all that comes to you, to just be enlightened, to liven up, to not let things or life bog you down. Hey, Tabitha. Hey, Francesca. Hey, Nita. Thanks for joining, guys. So, quick overview. First card was Capacity to Love. I was saying it's very important to use your love as much as you can, because it's like a muscle. It will strengthen as you learn to love different things, and learn to also love the bad, the things that you used to get upset about. If you can learn to shift your perspective on them to love, you'll be very amazed at how your thinking will change. You will no longer be complaining. You'll get insights on how to make your life better. And of course, this brings in healing. When you heal, things make more sense. You're more in tune. It's a very beautiful process. It can be a little scary, but there's also periods of bliss and joy that also are met with periods of maybe some anxiety, a lot of things coming up, but that's all well and good. So if you're having one of those days where you're anxious, you feel stuck, I know Francesca, my wife, was saying she feels stuck at times. Sometimes being stuck is a good thing, because it gives you the time to kind of recollect yourself and reflect on things that you wouldn't be reflecting on if everything was going great. So always think of it like that too. Third card is Empowerment. Hey, Maureen. Empowerment. So, the more you learn to love, and it all starts with self-love, of course, because there's only one self, there's only one being, and we're all basically living within that being. There's only one dream, there's only one dreamer. We're all dreams of the higher dreamer, I guess you could call it. So the more you learn to love that play that we're in, the more you will heal. And then, of course, the more you heal, the more you become empowered. You start to be able to sit in your power, not an egotistical power, but just the power of existence, the power that we all have to be here, to make choices, the power of the now. You know, the more you understand that thinking about the past or the future is only making you run like a dog chasing its tail, once you stop doing that and you just focus within, focus in the present moment, you become empowered. You realize how important your choices can be and how they can change your life. It's no longer an outside being. There's no longer this outside world that is making us react. It's more of like an inside world that we're understanding. The more my inside world feels on point, in tune, the more my outside world will reflect that. And that is very powerful once you truly understand that. Fourth card is delight. And with power comes delight, because there's two types of power. There's the power to control, which most of us are familiar with because our world is ran with this need to control, this need to improve. It's not a delightful power. That's more of a lackful power. It's like we're overcompensating for our insecurities. But if you're doing what I'm talking about, the true power, which is the power of the heart, the power of love, it will be very delightful. You'll feel chills up your spine. Me personally, whenever I speak on something with someone and I find the highest way to answer, the best tuned way to answer, I will get shivers up my spine to confirm that I chose the right thing to say. But on the other hand, if you say something hurtful or something very egotistical, I usually will get like a hot flash, almost like telling me, hey, this isn't what you're supposed to be doing. So play very close attention to your body. Your body will always confirm with you whether you're living a life of truth or whether you're living a life of lies, of delusion. We're more intelligent than we think. We have way more within us than we're aware of. So the more you become aware of this, and of course love plays a big part in this, because the more you learn to love yourself, the more different dimensions, different aspects of you will shine out for you to see, and it will be very powerful. But with great power comes great responsibility. And be careful, because that power can be taken away very quickly, especially if you're arrogant with it. If you think that you got it all figured out and you even belittle people. I know for a long time in my spiritual journey, when I was really starting to get things and have all these amazing revelations, I used to look down on people that weren't taking that path. And now I'm learning that those people are just as important as the people that are choosing to wake up. Because without them, we wouldn't have an arena to wake up. Without my boss pissing me off years and years ago, I would have never had the arena to wake up. I don't know if you guys have ever heard the saying about diamonds and how diamonds are created. Basically, diamonds are created because they are under pressure for a long, long period of time. Coal, which we all know what coal looks like, nothing extravagant, is under pressure and it becomes a diamond. And we're all pieces of coal, metaphorically speaking, that have to sometimes go through pressure so that we can become enlightened, so that we can live our fullest us. We can be all that we've ever wanted to be. So make sure you shift yourself when you feel down and out. Whatever it is that makes you feel better, do it. Even if it's telling yourself thoughts that make you feel slightly better and slightly better, little by doing that, you will shift yourself and you will feel better. You can't be empowered if you're feeling low on yourself. And you can't feel delightful if you're feeling low on yourself. I'm going to draw one more card because I'm compelled to do so. And inner knowing. And this all ties with what I'm saying, because all of this is an inner knowing. You know what I'm talking about at a deep level. I'm not teaching you guys anything right now. All I'm doing is helping you guys remember what you already know. Just like as things started to bubble up and things started to break free in my being, it's almost like I'm having all these deja vus. Like, oh my God, like this feeling is amazing, but yet it feels very home-like. It's almost like I'm going back home. That's why a lot of teachers say, go back home when they talk about awakening, or they say it's like you're being a kid again, because this is all something that we were born with, esoteric knowledge, and we forgot, and now we're remembering. Which is why your body will always resonate, will always tune you to the best possible scenario if you listen to it. We're very intelligent in design. We were designed perfectly. And unfortunately, we tell ourselves that we're flawed, which is a horrible way of living, because then we're always overcompensating. So listen to your inner knowing, your inner guide, your inner God, your higher self. Whatever word works for you, it's all the same essence, it's all the same energy. What's important is that you tune yourself to that energy, and you stay in tune with that energy as much as you can throughout your day. Alright guys, so thank you for watching. I hope this helped. If it did, please share it out. I'm sure more people can benefit from it. And I'll see you guys next time. Namaste, peace.